Going live, looking at questions and answers. This has been one of the best series that we've ever done. If you're new to this, put in where you're from, and if you want to go live, all you have to do is say, I want to go live, and put in the questions. How you doing? Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm looking forward to today's session. Today's session is going to be cool. Last couple of days, we've had some really amazing things. A woman who couldn't have a bowel movement, I'm still waiting to hear back from her. We've had we've had a woman with a shoulder issue resolved in real time. If you want to go live, I need you to put down, I want to go live for this reason. Hello, Australia. Hey, good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. New Orleans, looking forward to getting out there at some point. Kenya. Kenya is actually a place I want to go. Naples, Florida, Oregon. Any advice for chronic fatigue and dizziness? Chronic fatigue and dizziness, go to our YouTube and do the upper reset. Do that twice a day. Grab some diatomaceous earth and Irish sea moss. That should be gone within chronic fatigue is going to take you up to 28 days of doing it at one time minimum per day. Upper reset and diatomaceous earth and Irish sea moss. At the minimum, if you can get this is high yasmin, you can get our foundation bundle supplements. But if you want to go live, I'm looking, why am I so bloated in the belly? Help. Okay. While I'm looking for somebody to go live, if you're bloated in the belly, take your right hand, go over to the right hip here, pull the skin up on the right hip. Pull it up really, really high. Put your left leg forward and lean backwards, okay? And breathe. I didn't do this today, so I'll do this in my morning practice. You come on up, you'll be able to walk around, you'll feel that right away. That should start to take down the bloating. Do it on the other side. Hi, Nova Scotia, Canada. Doing a little bit of my maneuvers while I'm waiting for people to get in. And stretch, and breathe. Once you do 6 good breaths, so this is for Habitual Picks. Go do the lower reset. Do it 1 to 2 times today, a day. It's on our YouTube. And that bloating should go away right away. The bloating causes because of a blockage in the GI tract, usually around the ileocecal valve. Ohio, help from hip issue. I need to say, I want to go live because, and then that way I see it, because otherwise I just mistake it for a question. Hello from Denmark, Playa del Carmen. Hey, how you doing, Playa del Carmen? Something for bloating? Something for bloating? Do our lower reset, go to the link in the bio, or so go to our YouTube page. It's now up there as a complete reset. Can you do upper and lower reset at the same time? Yes, absolutely. Yeah, you can, fascial maneuvers aren't going to hurt you. It's not like a workout. You could get in a situation where you detox too much emotionally or physically. And the worst case scenario is you may be laying down or having some excess fluids come up over a couple of days, but that's the worst. Paris, France, I want to go live. Hi there, Hope Doze Glow, but you gotta tell me why I want to go live. I want to go live because of. I need to understand, otherwise I'm not gonna bring you up live. Well, I breathed and let myself now, left neck and front of shoulder, and felt a rush of feeling there. Should I let myself cry? Yes, absolutely. Yes, cry, get it out. These emotions are stuck. H. pylori, do the lower reset and go get mastic gum. You can buy mastic gum. You can get it at your local herb store, vitamin store. If you're in the United States, Vitamin Shop has it. H. pylori, mastic gum, and the lower reset 1 to 2 times per day. Your H. pylori will be gone no time soon. PCOS, yes. Do the 28-day reset. Just follow along. You won't have an issue after that. That's what I believe. That's what people tell me. That's what most people are getting. Look, everybody can have a difference. Like, not everybody's going to have the same results, but every single person who does it has a result. We haven't had anybody who does not have a result, and that result usually is good. H. pylori treatment again. Mastic gum. And I actually have mastic gum, the real stuff too, which is kind of cool. Irish sea moss. High in iodine. Is it safe for Hashimoto's? Yes, guys, I'm so sorry that you have to go through all this bullshit of bad information that's out there. Yes, when iodine is in balance in nature, it also has mercury in it and aluminum in it. When these elements are in balance in nature, they are safe for you. When they are taken separately, then they can be not safe for you. But if they're in balance with nature, that's because what happens is one of them triggers other different things in the body to happen. So if they're all built into a complex organism that is living, then it works. If you take out iodine separately and take it, you could have a problem. I want to go live, knee bone on bone. Okay, that's an interesting one. That's probably the simplest one to fix. So let's do that. I'm gonna go over here, just because it's drier. And we're gonna you can hear the waterfall, by the way. That's the koi pond. Okay, so let's go live for bone on bone knee. And I'm supposing that you haven't done the fascia maneuvers yet, because if you had, you probably wouldn't be. And I'm looking forward. This is going to be an interesting one, and this is for going live. And this is for Erica, 22.
Hey, hello.
Hey, Erica.
Good.
How are you doing?
Huntsville, Texas.
Whereabouts are you located?
Yes, sir.
Huntsville, Texas.
My family
Where's your
is
accent
from Louisiana, so maybe that.
Yeah, you got a little bit of Louisiana in there.
No.
It's not Texas for sure.
January
when's your birthday?
22nd, 79.
January.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you're an Aquarius. Are you a 0 degree Aquarius?
No, I don't know.
You know?
Yes.
You're on the first day of Aquarius. Yeah, so you could be a 0 degree, which would make you a grandmaster.
No, I'm 44.
Aquarius. Are you under the age of 30? 44. So was your life really tough up to 30? And
40,
then it got
it's
better
been
after
better.
30?
Besides knee pain, I've had bone on bone, my knees worn out really bad, and I had knee surgery left.
Which one, right one or left knee? Okay, so that's pretty normal for an Aquarius. Left knee is not feeling support from the feminine aspects, the emotional aspects, and the nurturing aspects of your life. That means that you're operating in your masculine side, and your mother or whatever feminine aspects in your life you didn't feel supported from. Is that
You're
true?
amazing. Yes.
Okay, so that's super simple. Knees, the body is a computer. Every little part of the computer tells a story. So first and foremost, it's asking you: is it in the back of the knee, the front of the knee? Do you feel the pain,
knee,
or right in the knee?
The middle lower part.
Middle lower part. Okay. So have you done any fascia maneuvers yet?
I've been watching you for a few weeks, and I've been trying. Yes.
Okay. So
yes,
let's do a couple. Are you ready? Can you set your phone?
I wasn't expecting you to pick up, and I'm in my getting ready for work, but absolutely I can. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, there you go. See, you went. Okay, so very first and foremost,
okay,
I want you to grab your kneecap with your thumb pointing downward. Okay. Then twist the kneecaps.
Okay.
Twist your elbows out and squat. And best you can, and breathe. Deep breathing. And keep twisting.
Okay.
You can push them together if you want. Breathe. Has to be deep breathing in your mouth. Okay, when you're ready, get up and walk around a little bit. Just move around and see how that feels.
My whole body feels good.
You're gonna walk with your feet. Move your feet.
Okay.
Don't worry about being on camera.
Yes, absolutely. Okay,
super simple. Okay, so let's do another one. I'm gonna sit. Take my hands like this.
Okay.
Got the dog here. Hi guys. Okay, so I got my hands together like this. Pull them up on the shin, like this.
Okay.
So pull up and push out with the leg, and then move the foot around like this. Okay, and you can move the leg around a bit to get a different angle, but keep that tension pulling up and keep your legs pushed out. You feel a stretch in the front? Okay, good. Now do the same thing for the calf underneath. So pull, and then like literally pull back, so you're leaning back, stick that heel out, move around, wrap, twist. There it goes. Awesome.
So it's important to not just focus on the knee, but like other part of like my lower leg.
Your knee is a symptom 100% of the time. You can't have knee pain unless the fascia around it is not working.
Okay.
So let's do one more, standing up to this one. And take your hands again, that same clasping, put it underneath the leg, and pull out. Like step out like this, straighten the leg, and pull away from it. And you're pulling back and breathe. Keep doing that.
Yes, my body feels good. That's just my knee. Thank you so much.
But walk around and see how your knee feels.
I want to cry. Thank you. I woke up this morning and it was hard to get my kids up for school. And I was then complaining, but I can seriously feel a difference. I'm going to do this. I'm watching you all the time and doing this. Thank you so much.
So what I want you to do now is go to the lower reset. Okay, and the lower reset has got a bunch of the movements, and then there's a sprinter reset, barefoot sprinter. They will take you about 25 minutes to do. You do them because you got to get your hips done, and it'll take you 25 minutes to do them, and you got to do it one time a day. Do that you're gonna need to do that for a couple weeks minimum, because you're just now, because it's feeling good. That means your hip, your shoulders, your neck, and your head is going to adjust. So I want you to make sure, even if during your work day, if you can get some time out to do it. It's go to our YouTube. It's called Lower Reset.
All right.
Okay. Bye. Yeah, that's kind of cool. That's awesome. Okay, so she has to let go, I think. I think you have to turn off your Instagram to let go, but I'll keep talking anyways. Hello from Santiago. Anything for PCOS? Yeah, PCOS is go to our 28-day reset. That will help you get rid of your PCOS. Move away from your diagnosis. Hello from Santiago, Chile. Yes, South Carolina, but I can't get it to feed. I don't know what that means. Irish sea moss has high iodine. Is it safe for Hashimoto's? Okay, there. That's where we were. We left off. Okay. Hi, I'm from India. I just started following you. Your content seems really helpful. Thank you so much. I want to go live because I'm stiff all the time and I'm ready to release emotional trauma. Okay, Tammy, what I want you to do before you go live, I'll take you live, but I want you to do 3 days or something before that. I want you to go through and do the lower reset and or the upper reset or combination for 3 days. And whatever you have left over, whatever you have to work out in 3 days, you come back and tell me I did this for 3 days and I'll take you live. I want to make sure that you do it because this is really simple. I'm going to just tell you, I'm going to take you through things that you can do yourself. And I'm just going to tell you, do your upper reset and your lower reset, Tammy, and you'll be completely different. Endometriosis and cysts. Okay, let's talk about this. Yasmin, let's go live. Endometriosis and cysts. Let's talk about what that looks like. You guys, this is really, really important. It's how you handle this.
Yeah.
Hello, Yasmin.
Hi.
Is it Yasmin? Hi.
Australia.
Where are you from? Australia. Yeah, that's awesome.
January
And when's your birthday,
10th.
Yasmin? Oh, January 10th. Okay, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're a Capricorn. Bone and muscle issues. Usually like sacrum, lower back, usually neck tension, sometimes up a hair, little headaches and stuff like that. You get any of that stuff? Yeah. So that's those are all Capricorn traits, by the way. And yeah. So let's talk about your endometriosis.
I have adhesions on my left hip and stuff, and bad digestion as a result.
Mm-hmm. Have you done any fascial maneuvers yet, or are you brand new?
But only in a massage.
Okay. So I'll tell you what to do from fascial maneuvers. I'll tell you, endometriosis is a funny one. There's no real known cause of it. I believe I know the cause because I've seen it, and I've also seen it reverse on people. So as we get older and we sit, we get crushed, we get shorter like this. I believe it crushes down, pushes on the uterus. There's lots of pressure on the uterus. I believe that the endo material literally just gets pushed and squeezed out of there.
No.
Have you had children yet? Okay. So the first and foremost is get all the pressure.
Oh, sorry. Can you hear me?
Hold on one second. Okay. Sorry about that. So it's to get all of the information moving through here, and then so we have a reset called the lower reset. It's on the YouTube channel. You do that minimum 1 time per day, and especially when you come into your cycle, do it twice per day, because what happens is as the tissue inflames, your belly starts to grow. So but it pushes against your GI tract, which it will lock this valve. If that valve gets locked, it's going to grow even more. So it's going to feel gassy and bloaty on top of the endo. Because the endo tissue itself technically shouldn't necessarily be that bad all the time. But what's your pain level during your cycle?
It's not that bad. It's more just, I guess, all the side effects stuff that comes with it, like the lethargy, heavy periods, headaches.
Yeah. Okay, good, perfect. Then you're in good shape. So do the lower reset once per day. What I would do is and do that every day for 1 cycle period, even for 28 days. And then during your cycle, you can add. There's an upper reset too. Maybe add that in and mix it up because it'll create. You also have the lethargy is the pressure up here. So especially when you get into your cycle, make sure that you're doing the upper reset because you're getting pressure out here. If you expand this way, this has to have pressure, your balloon. So if you go this way here, this has to have pressure here, and that's what causes the headaches and the lethargy. And there's a couple of things you can do. Not what I feel and what I've witnessed is causing more of it or more of the pain is the chronic dehydration of fascial tissue, which is almost everybody. You're in Australia, you have chemicals in the air, so you've got it. So basically get diatomaceous earth or Irish sea moss. And if you get diatomaceous earth and Irish sea moss, that'll start to clear out the tissue. If you're able to, are you single? Or are you married? And
well, I'm actually very sick at the moment and not working, but normally I work in film and television and acting.
Okay. So tell you what, I want you to send a message to marketing and just say you're on the live. What I'm going to do is send you out a bundle of our supplements. And then what's going to happen is the power kirk itself, it takes an endo tissue operates on the same pathway for inflammation as your fascial tissue. And there's a shock protein. There's a protein there called MSK1. It goes right in the cell, turns it off. And so that will take the inflammation down. So it's our foundation bundle of supplements. And then the fascial formulas will help the tissue rebuild around it so you have more elasticity. Because really what happens is it's trying to expand. It's the pressure that's causing all of the deleterious effects. If you get rid of the pressure, then you'll be okay.
I can't thank you enough because I have the most crazy ear and vertigo stuff, and I've had COVID, and everything lines up what you're saying. So I appreciate that.
Okay, so and so your birthday
10,
again was
1980.
January 10. Okay, so so you got a lot of, it's all from the heart for you. It's Capricornian up from the heart. So you're probably 12 degrees, so they're 18. Yeah, you like to take action, right? Yeah. Okay. So So yeah, so basically there's an upper and a lower reset. Do one each day or do two in a day. And if you just do that even for the next 7 days, you'll see a complete transformation in the way you feel. Because what it is that when you go into your cycle, you have stress. The stress hormones cause the pain and the inflammation to be 2 to 3 times worse. So if you take it down with that upper reset or that lower reset, that'll work. And then the one last thing you can do is you can Google castor oil packing.
I need to do that. I've only done it once, but it did help with the bloating.
Yeah. So what? And just do that because the maneuvers will help you with the bloating and the endo, but the castor oil packing is going to help with any of the inflammatory tissues. What it's going to do is help open the layers of fascia around the uterus. If you're ready for it, and we're sending you the supplements anyways, you might want to start working to go towards the 21-day reset or 28-day reset. That will, at the end of that, you'll feel like acting
again. Thank you. Yeah. I had to cancel a show that I was doing in Australia about chronic illness and disability and my journey with it for the Adelaide Fringe. So yeah, I appreciate that. I just want to get back to.
So you canceled a chronic illness show because of chronic illness.
It was called Sick Bitch, and I was a fully sick bitch. So yeah.
Well, listen, you don't have to be a sick bitch anymore. You can literally, I promise you, even if you just do the maneuvers and you do the upper and lower reset, it resets your whole nervous system. And what happens is most of the things you're experiencing are habitual. So it's your body's habitual response to that memorized trauma of sickness. So once you do the maneuvers every day, you'll get rid of it.
Thank you. Yeah.
Okay, send an email to marketing@humangarage.net. Okay, just send an email to them. Tell them that we're talking to you. We're sending you supplements. Put the address in, phone number, and email address. Okay, and then I want to hear back from you. Okay, I want since you're an actress, I want to
definitely. I will. And yeah, you're a legend. And yeah, thank you so much. Blessings.
Okay.
Bye.
Nice meeting you.
How do I leave?
I think you have to. I think you have to close the app and then. Goodbye. Okay. 33 years free. The same issue. My lower right stomach feels right where it's located. I need to know how this. Give this sync valve. Okay. If you go to the lower reset, you'll have the psoas release, which is really the organ release. We call it psoas because people know and they think that every time they're tight there, it's psoas. What if I told you that psoas never gets tight? Muscles can't get tight. Muscles are wrapped in fascia. Fascia gets constricted, then I can't move the muscle. Muscles can't get tight. They never change their length. From the time that you're adult to the time you die, they're the same length, but they're wrapped in fascia. The fascia constricts over emotions or over constrictions to rebalance the body. So muscles don't get tight. Fascia gets tight and it restricts muscles, glands, tendons, nerves, organs, and everything else in between. Okay, you guys, also, if you want to take a look at what's new, there's a whole bunch of partnered and practitioner movements that we just put up called the Foundations of Fascia and the Barefoot Sprinter series. There's a whole bunch of partnered maneuvers we just put up on our YouTube. We just quietly put them up. We're not promoting them yet. We're just getting them all ready and we're loading them up, and then we're going to put them into a playlist and then start promoting it. So you guys can go over there and check it out now. It's amazing. If you guys sit on our YouTube, you're going to see most of the new content that helps you come out in YouTube. But remember, social media is just a quick fix. That's meant to get people's attention. We're not meant to cure people on social media. You can't. We're meant to get them to say, okay, I believe in this, and then come on into our world and we'll help you. Would you post this message? They're 3 together. I want to show my husband he has constant knee pain. Yeah, this will be posted up, but if he has constant knee pain, you just go have him do the lower reset. Have him do the lower reset and the barefoot sprinter. And this is looks for Denise, AF1. Have him do the lower reset and the barefoot sprinter, volume 1. Oh my gosh. Yes. How cool. Yes, it is cool. Watching all the lives change. Garry, thank you. You know what? I like to say I'm amazing. I'm just a guy who doesn't quit. And because I don't quit, I see things that other people don't see. Everybody's amazing when you stick at it. People go, wow, you guys are becoming successful fast. Yeah, it's a 12 years overnight success in this industry. I believe in working hard. We've been at this for 12 years, helping people, understanding. 15,000 people I personally interviewed, hours of an interview, then worked on, then helped, then worked with other practitioners and watched, and still tracking many of them through their journey, even today. That was my education. That's the best education I could have got. Habitual Picks, if you haven't started the day reset, the 1 day reset. Oh yeah, awesome. Thank you so much. 33 and free. Wow, are you still 33? I'm gonna get out of the sun, guys. I'm just trying to get into a spot that's gonna be a little bit easier. I moved the wind chimes because they were right in. Every time I went to do it live, they're right there. Tell me if the water's too loud or if it's calming. Here, this is a spot. Okay, this should work. And I'm also watching, we got some fire ants out here. At least I have my H2 water. So I have my H2 water filter. I put it on level 2. If I get bit by a mosquito or a fire ant, all the pain goes away within 3 to 5 minutes of just putting the acid water on. I just joined what was done. We'll be safe. Hello from Italy. Love you. Thank you so much. Did the 28-day reset, and I find I'm crying still every day. Oh yeah, crying? Yeah. I'm guessing, did you do the 28-day reset? Did you do the supplements or at least the minerals? If you haven't done the minerals, quite often that tissue, that fascial tissue is trying to express the emotion, doesn't get a chance to. But you can join if you've done the 28-day reset, Jen Sutherland. I suggest you go on to the next one, which is the Lifestyle Artist Program. You get invited. If you haven't got an invite, it'll be, if you go back in the 28-day reset on the last day, there's an invite link so you can book an interview. And that's a continuation of the 28-day reset. It's the integration into your life. Now, there's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of other people that have done it, everybody from doctors to students to moms to dads to body workers, practitioners of all kinds, and they're there to help you through it, because once you do the 28-day reset, you're just opening up your world to a world of change here. Lower back near SI joint. I think it's an ovarian cyst causing the pain. Doesn't feel like it's an ovarian cyst. It feels like there's grief in your life and your large intestine goes through there. So what I would do is I would do the lower reset. I would then add, this is for, looks like a mothers of wolf, ME mothers of wolves. I would do the lower reset, and I would do the mover called pullover. That's on the 45-minute reset, or you'll find it separately. I would do the lower reset and pullover right away. That should go away, and if it doesn't go away right away, DM us, and then we'll give you some more. But do the lower reset and pullover, add that, try that for 3 days. Give everything 3 days. Any information when I'm stressed, I get a lot of tension on the right side of my neck and up my ear. That's for Shane. Shane Meet Garry. Oh, wow. You're a 2-hour Garry, too. Shane Meet Garry 100. When you're stressed, you got a lot of tension on the right side of your neck up to your ear. That's usually gallbladder. Are you a Scorpio rising, or Scorpio moon? But what you can do, the very first thing that you want to do for that, Shane, is let's just try gallbladder release, okay? So here's your xiphoid, your center point. I'm going to go to the right. And right where the ribs curve down, that's the liver and the gallbladder. So push in there and turn. Okay, now take the left hand, put it up there. What I want you to do now is I want you to breathe in 3 times through the mouth. 2, 3. Through the nose. 2, 3. Okay, move around, Shane. Did that do anything for you? Does that feel any different? I'm guessing you got a bitter taste in your mouth. And then what I want you to do is I want you to do the ear pull. So take your ears, you're going to pull them all like this. Everybody can do this. Pull up this way. And look up. It's going to hurt. Breathe in. Chin to chest. gonna hurt. Breathe in. Look up to the right and breathe. Look up to the left and breathe. Squat. Stick your bum out really big and go side to side. That's your quick fix for that pain up the side of the neck and the ears. The gallbladder is a bigger issue. Go to our bio and go to our link in our bio. Actually, I just realized the upper and the lower reset are now through the link in our bio in our link tree. You can go get it. Do the upper reset, Shane me Garry. And I like your 2-hour Garry. I'm a 2-hour Garry. I have severe gut issues and waking up with IBS in the middle of the night for over a year. Just had a colonoscopy and endo, and it's clear. Yes, then you do not have IBS if you have a clear endo and colonoscopy. Yes, you've got some pain in your fascial tissue. That's very, very common. My guess is that you're dealing with grief or processing it. Here's what you can do. You can do the lower reset, get diatomaceous earth and Irish sea moss. Those right away. You can get the foundation bundle supplements with our Power Kirk that will immediately help you. Sleep, you'll probably go into a little bit of sweating for the first 7 days at night. And most likely you're having it somewhere between 3 and 7 in the morning. If you're having it between 11 and 3, it's your gallbladder and your liver, but either of them are going to be taken care of by that. So, and it's really the movement that does it. The supplements help them get it moving faster. But when I say supplements, when I talk about Irish sea moss and diatomaceous earth, those are not supplements. Those are food products that you need. Your body right now, because of the chemicals in the air, the chemicals in the sky, the chemicals in your food, your body needs more mineralization and more hydration. That is deficit in every single person that we talk to today, and I mean every person. So getting that out, getting your body moving, getting it flowing, getting the fascial layers. And for those of you guys who noticed, yes, I am in change again. My face, you notice, is changed completely, well, except for the peeling on my nose. That's my heart opening up, and that's a little bit of sun at the same time. That's why I only got it there. And then up here is all the fascia on my hairline pulled open, so everything opened, the whole layers below there. And that got all bumpy over there yesterday, and now it's almost gone. Super, super cool. Bodies are changing constantly. What about for cancers? Cancers have large intestine and bowel issues. Cancers have more issues around the hips, and cancers have issues around the breast if you're a woman. What I would do is the lower reset and the upper reset. Do one each day. That's your good go-to. Again, everybody, I'm telling you, diatomaceous earth, Irish sea moss, doesn't matter who you are. Right now, you're being depleted. You've been depleted for decades, so it's not like you're going to be able to eat your way out of this one. When I do maneuvers, my hand will cramp or fatigue really quick. Okay, this is 33 and free. So we have our wrist release, we have our finger release. Those are on the Masterclass series, and then we have this one that you'll see, which is a maneuver. So let's actually do a hand cramp one right now. Everybody do this with me. Okay, take your right hand out, put it out like this. Push it, pull it back like this, okay? This is gonna hurt a little bit. Head up, hand up, head up. Turn your head around. Come on down. Bring your elbow and your hand to your chest. Turn outwards like this. Push up with this hand and down with that. Squat, turn around and breathe. And turn forward, lean forward a bit and breathe. 6 times. Through the mouth and hard. We're not breathing like a breathing class. We're breathing to create pressure. So walk around, feel your right side, on your hip. Feel different. Feel it out. Feel what that feels like. Whole right side feels different. Woo! That woke me up. Let's do the other side. Okay, here we go. There we go. Go up all the way. Put your head around, down, up, right, left, breathe. Come back to center. Okay, bring it up to your chest. Turn your hand out. Push up with the shoulder and the hand. Squat, turn to your left and head to the right and breathe. There you go. Woo! Walk around and feel that one. Oh my gosh, that feels so good. I'm 21, May 21, Gemini, Sun, Capricorn, Moon. Oh, you're the opposite of me, and that's Vanilla Jesna. Sorry, Jesna. Vanilla Jesna. Sorry. Two things. It's the way there's very little light and I can't really see the text that well, so that's why I'm squinting. Yeah, you're the opposite of me. So basically you're an extremist in a lot of different ways. You're a Sagittarius, so you're about adventure and Gemini at the same time. You're like doing one thing and then doing another, but you're usually all in or all out. And you have a Capricorn moon, so you can shut your emotions down and power through, which makes you super good at getting stuff done, but it also means your body pays the price. For you, I would do the upper reset. That's your go-to. Do it every single day. Eczema only on palms and bottom of feet. Low cortisol, dizzy. Okay, super. This is for, it looks like Carrie, URB. So Carrie, 28-day reset. Don't mess around. These are all your organs. That means that there's issues going on. 28-day reset. Just do it right now. Take the supplements. Don't ask any more questions. Go do the 28-day reset. At the end of 28 days, you're going to have a change for sure. Okay. What to do for the feeling in chest? A little bit under the upper back pain. Okay, so chest and upper back pain. First of all, take here, right on your solar plexus. Pull down and pull the skin apart as hard as you can, right? Look up, flex up, and rotate. And pulling it apart like you're pulling your rib cage apart. Breathe. Bend and breathe. Oh yeah, got a good release there. You'll feel that release go all the way around here. That's the stomach fascial area. And then take your hands, put them behind your back, grab the skin as far down the neck as you can. Okay? With your elbows like this, lean forward, chin to chest. Feel that stretch. When you get the stretch there, you can do this slow. You don't have to do it as fast as I'm doing it. Breathe in, look up to the right, look up to the left, exhale, slowly rock, bend over some more, slowly rock, squat, go all the way down into a squat. And when you get to a squat, you can look up, and you look back down, go back and forth, come on back up. That'll get from here and all the way over here, released. Whew! Man, I feel good. I feel alive. That was fun. Yes. Here's Cynthia, my sweetie, coming in here. Cynthia from Human Garage in the chat. She can moderate. You'll see her as a moderator. Thank you. I've been having the worst 3 months. Yes, Yasmin, I understand you've been having a worst 3 months. You're not the only person. The world is going through a massive crisis right now. They're all every disease at all-time high. Sickness, mental disorders, physical disorders are at an all-time high. The system is broken right now, and what we're doing is putting the power back in your hands. And by you learning this stuff, you can help others. When you help others, then people feel confidence, they have belief back. And it's time to put some belief back in the fact that we can heal our bodies. Medicine does not heal the body. The body heals the body. Medicine can give you space. Do not rely upon a medicine ever to heal your body. It will not heal your body. You cannot be healed by medicine. You can remove a symptom, but if you don't remove why that symptom's there, it's coming back somewhere else. Upper back and neck pain, I'm doing the upper reset. Okay, I just did this is for, we just do the same ones I just did a minute ago. Do you think coffee get me sick to have bigger abdomen? No, it can, because what happens is coffee can cause over time, if you're using it to have energy, it's because your adrenals are down, then you're going to fire a lot of cortisol, adrenaline, norepinephrine, that eventually is going to cause you to have more inflammation around your GI tract and around your organs. I would like to go live. I have done 7-day reset, like lots, a lot of shifting in my body. Yesterday I noticed a sharp stabbing pain in my right side when I stand up. Okay, this is for The mass, I don't even try to pronounce it. Oh, I want to go live with you, but you can't go live. You have to go. This is for the the mass dancing soul. If you are a private account, I don't think it'll let you go live. The mass dancing soul. Let me see if I can actually add you. The mass dancing. I don't think it's going to let me. No. You have to actually, I think you have to request live. If you're in the live, let me see if I can find you in the request. No, so you have to request to go live. The mass dancing soul, you've done the 137. I'd be happy to do it. Can you just let me know that you've gone live? I'll go right to the end. I'll watch for you to come up. Anybody else that wants to go live, tell me why. How to start to deal with ulcers and diverticulitis. Ulcers, diverticulitis. Lower reset, diatomaceous earth, Irish sea moss. Lower reset. You can go to the link in our bio. It's right there right now. 1 to 2 times per day. Diverticulitis will also get done from there. Ulcers are going to come from an imbalance in the way I believe it, the imbalance in your GI tract, the pH, also the dehydration, chronic dehydration of fascia, the Irish sea moss and diatomaceous earth will help you. If you can afford to get, and you can get the foundation bundle of supplements on our website, get those. They're better than just the normal. It has some patented products in there for you. A second here, let's see if we got that. I'm looking for, there it is. Going live. Okay, let's find out what the name is. I know that there's some magic in its soul.
Hello. Hey, nice to see you.
Hey, awesome. Are you have red hair?
Blonde, reddish, not so red. Sometimes it pops out more. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Because I was gonna say I had a vision of you being that color.
Of course you had.
So,
My name is
whereabouts are you?
Thomas, and yeah, I'm 43 years old, and I live outside Oslo in Norway. Yeah.
Oh, perfect. So my family name is Parnas. So it's so from
Cool.
Norway. I'm coming over there at some point. Going back, I'm going to Norway. I'm gonna go to a place in Denmark. I'm not gonna say it here because everybody will go there then. But I'm going to a little place. I'm going to Norway and going to Denmark. I'm gonna do that this year sometime. So when's your
14th
birthday?
of May. I'm a Taurus, Leo rising, and moon in Sagittarius.
Oh, okay, perfect. Okay, so everything's extreme. Your emotions and everything extreme, which cause your body to have lots of breakdowns. So your Leo is your ego is always out there, which is actually pretty good. You have a Leo ego, which is your heart extended, and you have a Taurus, which is heart protected. So when your ego and you are in balance, your body and your emotions are in balance. When your ego and your and who you are is out of balance,
Cool.
then your body's gonna be out of
Cool.
balance.
Thank you. Yeah.
If that makes sense. So what's going on exactly?
Yes, and I love it a lot, and I have amazing shifts going on. And this morning I started to do some intuitive stuff that reminded of this one, and I just want to sometimes squat and pull and twist places, and I just feel it opening up. So I really love that work that you are sharing. Brings totally back the power to my body. But then I noticed yesterday, as I had been sitting or squatting and standing up, sometimes it's like a sharp pain in the hip area sometimes. No, that's my right side, on the right side.
Okay, have you tried the
Yes, I have. And I feel really good after doing them, but this comes also when I'm outside walking. I feel nothing. I feel the whole side is relaxing. I just came back from a walk and it feels so. Okay, it's after sitting.
So let's do it. Let's do a couple things, okay? On your right side, let's grab your elbow like this and torque it. You can go either way. Get it tight. Put it above your head. Now lean over to the left. Turn your head to the right. Okay, now breathe. Now tighten up your spine and breathe. 2, 3. Now step your right foot behind and sweat and do more. Breathe again. 2, 3. That last one, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So try that, move around. Let's just see what happens. What we're doing is we're moving the fascial tension around above and below it.
So I feel immediately it kind of opens the whole area up, and I feel like there is emotions or like sadness in my heart wanting to move up through the throat. So yeah.
Okay, let's do the other side. We'll get rid of it. Lock it. Lean over to the right. Turn the head to the left. Breathe in. Then when you're ready, step your left foot behind. Stretch even more. Keep breathing to 6 breaths. You'll feel the last 3 kicks in. Okay, good. Now walk around a little bit. Let's integrate that. We're going to do a few more things.
I became really warm, started to sweat a little bit, and yeah, it's like I want to try it, but I feel at the same time I'm like, yeah, let's let it out, but then I feel like a little shy. So yeah,
that's the Taurus in you. Yeah, you don't want to let out, you don't want to hurt anybody when you're trying. So take this on the side. Put the one hand on the hip and push the skin down over the hip. Take the other hand, grab the skin on the rib cage and pull it forward so you're pushing them apart. And then move around. Get the best angle you can. Awesome. Whew, that feels good. Okay, let's do the other side. One hand down, pull the rib cage. So you're pulling down on the left hand, right hand pulling the rib cage away, stretching it. Oh, this one really needed it on me. Holy crap! There you go. You're giving me exactly what I need. That gave me. It always happens that way. Everybody who comes up is always something I need. Okay, move your hips around, move around, see how it feels.
Yeah, it's
Okay, so now let's deal with the real reason why you have a problem. Okay.
Yeah.
Take your right hand, put it on your throat, and left hand lock the skin on the collarbone. So lock it down. The right hand right above it, pull up, so separating. Squat, and look up. Oh, okay, good. Woo. Yeah, that one's giving me chills.
Oh yes,
Right
and warming my right leg and
getting chills. Are you getting chills on your back?
backside of my arms, backside of my neck, and yeah.
Yeah, you're getting chills, like you get a tingly, chilly
definitely.
kind of? Okay, cool, awesome. So now let's get to the reason why it's there in the first place. Right hand here, left hand on the head. Okay, breathe in 3 times through your mouth. Breathe in. 2, 3. Repeat after me. I'm learning to express what's on my heart, even when it's inconvenient.
I'm learning to express what's on my heart, even when it's, what was the last part? Inconvenient.
Inconvenient. Breathe in through your nose. 2, 3. Okay, take your right hand, put it on the heart now. Okay, breathe in to the mouth. 2, 3. Say, hello, heart.
Hello,
You're in
heart.
charge
You're
now.
in charge now.
Breathe in through the nose. 2, 3. Hello, brain. It's time to release all the trauma that you've been holding in my body.
It's time to release all the trauma I've been holding in my body.
And then through the mouth again, breathe in. 2. Through the nose. 2, 3. Okay. Walk around a little bit. Let that integrate first. Move your body.
Oh, it's amazing. I feel a lot moving and more crying, opening up in different places. Like I feel it coming from like intestines, like different organs, kind of wanting to open up.
Yeah. So what it was there's a blockage in moving forward in this world somewhere because you're not expressing what's on your heart. So it's moving forward in the right hip, this right area, and it's not expressing what's on your heart. That's what's stopping you from moving forward. So
It makes sense.
make sense
Thank
to
you so much. Thank you. Yeah.
Okay. So now it's time to go out. You have all the tools. Start expressing yourself, and the first time you do it as a Taurus, you're going to be like, "Am I going to hurt them?" You're going to have a tendency to want to protect people, so you'll only express when you're like when it's at the last minute.
Yeah.
Speak early. Okay.
Perfect.
Okay. So and then
Thank you.
let us know how it works out for you. Okay.
Thank you so much. Okay.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye. It's nice meeting you. I love that. Absolutely love that. I think you have to close it and come back. My birthday is 7th of March, born in 1978. Let me tell you something about you, and that's Cat Arrow Yoga Wellness. So I'm assuming you're female. You are super, super, super smart. You have lots of knowledge of how to get things done. You get frustrated when you can't figure stuff out. You're born in 78, so you're past it. You already that was your first 30 years. You like to find things. You like to search and discover. You like to do lots of looking in the background, and you like quality time. You like people to spend time with you. That's Eat Acro Yoga Wellness. I know you very well. If that's wrong, then you can let me know too. I have pain in my back. That's at the joint between my rib and my spine. Okay, if you have pain in your back, joint between your rib and your spine, go to the link in the bio, do the lower reset. You should be good after that. If you're not, DM us and we'll give you some more. Red on the outside, red on the outside of the right palm. So red on the outside of right palm in there, is that you mean? That's your lungs. I would do the upper reset 2 times a day. I am a Scorpio, hyperthyroidism, celiac, feel sluggish, constipation from Canada. Hold fat around stomach area, especially around here, right? Scorpio, it's resentment you're holding. Hyperthyroidism, just do the 28-day reset. That and your celiac disease, if you're in Canada, is probably not celiac, it's probably glyphosate. Most of the celiac patients that I had in America could go to Europe and eat wheat and have no problem. Glyphosate is the number one reason for people getting a celiac diagnosis, in my opinion, and what I've seen. And I've seen a lot. I've seen this happen in like literally tens of thousands of people, not just 1,000 or 2. Yawning is good. Yes, yawning is good during fascial maneuvers. Absolutely. Yes, you are right. Yawning works really well. It means that your body's open up to get more oxygen. How to deal with ulcers and diverticulitis. I think we're already there. Fatigue and old age. Old age and fatigue have nothing to do with each other. Wear and tear and not correcting it and fatigue have everything to do with each other, but not old age. So what I want you to do is, if you're feeling that way, is to go do the lower reset 1 to 2 times per day, get diatomaceous earth and Irish sea moss. Do that for 28 days, 1 time per day minimum, at 75 years old. At the end of it, you're going to feel like you're 40. I promise you. This is for Raggy Tramline. Raggy Tramline, yes. Touche. Thank you, thank you. When is your next live? My next live is Monday. Have you treated obesity before? Absolutely. Here, I'll show you. You want to see obesity? Here, let me show you. Well, I'll show you obesity because I hit the obesity scale myself there last year. So let me show you what it looks like, okay? Camera roll is just going off here to give you guys a picture or something. Here it goes. Here's my obese picture. Okay, let's see if I can get this. Let's see if this one comes up. This may come up. Okay, there I was. Okay, that was 2 years ago. No, sorry. Was it 2 years? Yes, 2 years ago, before the fast. But don't think that the 48 days of fasting, this is where I said this is all bullshit. The 48 days of fasting came, 44 days. And after the 44 days, I didn't really lose a lot of mass. It shocked the crap out of me. So let me show it to you here. I'm going to show it to you. Here it is. And it surprised me because I was shocked because I thought I should be a pencil. And I didn't even look during the fast, it took me a while afterwards to figure it out. But that was me after 44 days of not eating a single bite of food. And I did 2 weeks without water or any fluids as well. Okay, so what I'm here to say is obesity is an emotional condition. And I know that because I've been it, I have worked around it, I have treated it, I have worked with it. I have worked everywhere around that you can possibly imagine around this topic. I've been in health and fitness, either indirectly or directly my entire life since I was a kid. And you can look at me now, and this is where I came from for those of you guys who don't know. Used to be a bodybuilder, and most of my life I've been in bodybuilding kind of shape and mode. This is me at 18 years old. There was no steroids there, just so you know. And that's 18 years old. And you can see I was one. This is back in 88. So I think is 88 or 88. 68. Oh, no, that was earlier than 88. That would have been 80. Shit, that would have been 86. That would have been 86, I think, 87. So then I went to the Nationals. I'll choose a different asset here. And after the Nationals, this is where I came from, guys. I spent my life a very, very large guy, 215 to 230 my whole life. And here was me at the Nationals. I'll show you one with my quads. No, I'll show you this one. That was me at the Nationals in 1989. And this is where I came from. And for my whole life, I have been big. Today is the first time in my life I'm not that big anymore. Like, I've got all kinds of flexibility, a range of motion. My skin looks brand new. Guys, you can anti-age. Do this program. It works like crazy. Let me show you another one here. Because these are always the fun ones. So let me show you another one. This is, okay, so, and here's I'm going to do another picture here shortly. But here's another one. And that picture here was again, this was taken August, January, and then August again. And that's the change. And you can see my neck get thinner because I've grown 3 inches. So my neck got thinner, I got longer, and then my shoulders grew up to my neck. Yes, you can grow again. I am growing. I'm constantly growing. I got a little bit taller the last couple months. And then what are some other ones that we can pull out here? I'll show another one for you guys. Let's go back up here, just so you can see where I came from. And I'll dig up some old ones. So the idea is that we've all been through a journey in our life. I've experienced every possible way that you could possibly think of it. It was, here's a funny one. There you go. For you guys who grew up in the 70s, That's me at 14 years old. I know, crazy, crazy. Okay, let's do another one. I'm in here doing it right now, so I might as well just show you guys. That's funny. So let's go to another one. Just so you get a sense of what it looks like. Okay, this is me outside waiting to go into a contest. So that body, this look on me is the look that everybody's going through for today. I can tell you when somebody comes to me with that look and I do all the lab work on them, they're sick inside. Organs are not working. All the people that you see on Instagram, the majority of them, they may feel good, their blood tests may look good, but when you look at subclinical testing and their organs, they're overworked, they're dehydrated. The body's not meant to be like this, guys. I'm telling you right now, I've been cleaning up the mess from the elite athletes and the elite influencers in the world. I've been cleaning up that mess for a decade now. And as I did more and more of it, I'm like, I'm never going back. It just really solidified my belief in what was right and what was wrong. Here's a funny one. You guys see a good old Mark Bell? This is Mark Bell, you guys. This guy squatted 1,068 pounds. And look at him. One fascial maneuver session, one little group class, standing taller, leaner. Mark Bell, if you're out there watching, I know you do sometimes. Thank you for all that you do to help people. You're pushing the envelope, and you're bringing your crew of people our way, which is cool. I really appreciate that. And let's show you other one. So, guys, this is super, super, super important. Okay. Let's see. How do I get out of that now? Stop sharing. Okay, good. So I'm back. So there you can see. Yeah, I feel fabulous today, guys. I'm younger than I've ever been. In my body, I feel better than I've ever been. Even when I was 18 and 19, I didn't feel as good. But I didn't look so amazing. Guys, when I started this, I tell you, people are like, you know, you look worn out. How come you're so fat? I started doing the videos. Go watch the old videos. I was a heavy. People are like, you're talking health. You should lose some weight. Stop eating pizza. And I'm like, and people were horrible. People beat me up online like crazy. And I'm like, you know, just like when I was bodybuilding, I went out and I would bulk up and everybody would say, you don't look that good, all that. Then I would cut down and rip down and they would go, wow, you're unbelievable. But then every time I bulk up, they say, oh, you're fat. You're like this. People are weird, man. Sugar, self-destructive system, gaining weight, being unhappy. Yes, sugar is one of the things that you do to yourself, but not all sugar is bad. Hey, guys, let's kick this shit out of this bullshit myth about fruit sugar. Fruit sugar ain't sugar. Stop it. I learned it different. Somehow 20 years ago, the health started saying sugar acted differently. It does not metabolize. All the new science comes out says it's not. And I've been saying it for 20 years against the grain, guys. We are looking at peer-reviewed science. It is so skewed today on the body. It is so skewed to get a result. So you want science? Take a look at fascial maneuvers. Take a look at the millions of people doing it. Science is their results. They're all healing their bodies. They're all healing conditions, looking younger, growing taller. Yeah, I grew taller. You all will if you do this. Okay, so I want to go live. Is it safe to do reset if I had open heart surgery? Yes, it is safe to do reset. But guys, the reset itself is so gentle. I mean, if you can stand, walk, and breathe, you can do the reset. There is nothing unsafe about it. For long, I've had persistent lower left back pain. Not sure if you get pain by now. Any thoughts? Okay, lower left back pain consistently. Go just do our lower reset. It's on the link in the bio. Do it twice a day. Have fun. Useful video. Yes. What about not eating meat? I haven't eaten meat in almost 2 years now. So I haven't eaten meat in almost 2 years now. And I'm not even close to being in shape because I just started, but I haven't eaten any meat. I'm in fairly good shape. And I was skinny and fat over the last couple of years. So, you know, I'm going to say that if you need to eat meat, you need to keep eating it. But there's a point when you can train your body off of it. Here's the science behind it, okay? You eat 10 pounds of food and liquid, you shit, piss, sweat, and breathe out 10 pounds. Nothing stays in your body. The food causes your liver and your body to produce amino acids, and glycine cause your body to start to produce protein. You don't get protein from protein. Protein stimulates everything's inside of your body already working. Food is not a fuel. If food was a fuel, then you wouldn't spend 80% of your energy digesting, processing, eliminating it. Think of it like a homeopathic. But what our body does know is habits. And if I've always gotten my rebuilding by a certain habit, like eating a meat, as soon as I eat meat, the body fires to create creatine, to create proteins, to do everything, and it gets used to it. So we did a 44-day fast. We reset our nervous system. And then when I introduced the food back into my body, I said, this is protein. Literally ate plant protein, nuts and stuff like that. I said, this is protein. I felt it. I went out and moved, let my body recover itself for 3 days in a row. And then my body finally got off of the habit of meat. And I tried to go plant-based multiple times from 2014 to 2019, failed because I always had to eat a piece of meat once or twice a week in order to be satiated. I no longer need to do that. And I believe it's because of the reprogramming of the nervous system. Look at the way our body works is by the time you think of food, you're already producing the enzymes, the glands, the hormones are going. Once you're going to make it, you smell it, you touch it, your body's already firing all the chemicals. So one of the things that we did to test this out is we did a spit fast. So what we did is we took a regular meal, we chewed it and spit it all out. Guess what happened? Our body did the same things if we ate it. All the organs fired, they all went in sequence, and you could feel it because there's nothing in your body. So there should be nothing working. So we were fasted, we introduced food, and then we spit it all out. And our bodies memorized the memory of eating it and what hormones fired, what enzymes were produced, and it went through the whole process. And it was to prove to me that it's all homeopathic. I mean, I knew that, but I just needed to prove it and feel it in my body. So you can reprogram your body to do anything you want it to do. But if you believe you need to eat meat, then you have to eat meat. And I'm not against you eating meat because I went 44 days without food. I went 6 months without food last year. And I'm at the point now where I cannot eat food and it doesn't change the mass or load on my body, which means I'm to where I believe the body's supposed to be, where food is a medicine. And wait till you see this, because I have only for 11 days, I have been doing a movement routine, a new one, which is a performance fascial maneuvers, which uses a special type of resistance. What I do is I get myself and create a hyperbaric effect in the water. I come out and I can move for 10 minutes. It's like moving for an hour to 2 hours. Wait till I show you this program, but I'm doing it on me first. I test on me. Fruit is nature's candy. You are right. Okay, thank you for sharing and being vulnerable. Yes, I appreciate it. We are completely transparent. You want to know something, we'll tell you. If you get into our Lifestyle Artist program, you can see every moment of the last 3 years of our lives is recorded and it's in there. If you don't believe anything, you can get every moment. Just get in our Lifestyle Artist program. All the videos are there. Every video, every conversation, every single interview that we've done has been recorded. People can be cruel. Yeah, people are cruel. Hey, you're never overweight. You're exactly the weight you're supposed to be for what your body's holding on to, and that's okay. So if you are a little heavier right now, the worst thing you can do is get stressed out about it. The stress about being heavier is worse than the heaviness that you are. So change the stress of it right away, and you will change the heaviness of it. It is far worse. Like I say to people all the time, if you're going to eat food that you don't consider it's on your diet, the stress and the guilt about eating it is worse than the eating of it. So just, if you're going to do it, be joyful. And you know what? I've seen this. I had a woman that came in, and first of all, when we do subclinical testing, there's two types of people that we had to warn. We had to warn vegans as one, because when we did a subclinical test, most people who go to veganism do not eat plant-based very well. They just stop eating meat, which you can't do. You have to learn how to re-eat and figure out what your body needs. So most of the time when I test somebody who identifies as a vegan, is that their blood test or their lab test, their subclinical profile test and hormone testing and all that, they have the same markers as somebody who has cancer. And now this isn't to people who are plant-based. Also, when I identify as a vegan rather than plant-based, Veganism comes with a lot of activism and there's a lot of anger. And I am plant-based. I'm not vegan. There's a very, very big difference because I believe you can eat whatever you want. Your body is able to process it all. You can do a lot of stuff to your body, but I believe that it's down to a sheer load. For example, if food consumes 80% of your body's energy to digest, process, and eliminate. So ask this question. Proven fact. Fruits and vegetables, 1 hour to 1.5 hours in your stomach. Meat, 4 to 6 hours in your stomach. So I'm either burning 80% of my energy for 4 to 6 hours or for 1 to 2 hours. I'm just saying, guys. I learned that food is a medicine and I don't need food. I've gone 44 days without it. When I fasted this last year, I did 6 months of it. I was fasting approximately, I was doing between 5 and 20 day fasts. And so I was fasted at least 50% of almost every month. And on this last bit of fast, you know how you sleep? You sleep to get DMT. But if you get DMT through the day, you don't need sleep. So the last couple times I fasted, I went 4 and then 6 days without any sleep. And I had tons of energy. And the very first time I consumed even a small amount of juice, boom, all of a sudden I could feel the energy draining. That night that day I went and had a little sleep, and it was only a couple hours, but that's what it is. Vegetarian, great. Guys, it's all about load on your body. Learn what your body truly, get rid of all the bullshit, paleo versus vegan versus keto versus carnivore. It's all bullshit. They all have a benefit. They all have a drawback, no matter what you think. I've been working with it. For those of you guys who are carnivore, guys, we did the Atkins diet in the 80s. I already know what it looks like at the end. You can't your body needs contrast in order to move. But all of those things have one thing in common, all those diet styles. They all have one thing in common. They're fighting against each other for which is best, but they're not fighting against the big problem why is there chemicals in our food? That's it. Chemicals should not be in our food. If chemicals are in our food, that's the problem. And the reason why we have so much angst about what styles is to keep us fighting so we don't look at the bigger problem. Guys, come on. What's happening over here in this hand? There's something over here in this hand. Look at the bigger picture. June 16th, 69, Gemini with many cancer traits. Why the crossover? You want to talk about that? It's a fresh wellness spa. Let's see if they want to go live. June 16th, that puts them at basically 4, 6, 22 degrees or 23 degrees. So you might be a Grandmaster Gemini if you are, and that's a fresh wellness spa. So I just asked you if you wanted to go live because I'm curious right now. You likely could be a Grandmaster Gemini, and at 1969, you'd almost be my twin, my opposite twin.
Hello,
there
hello.
It goes. Hello, hello. Hello, my Gemini anti-twin. How are you? So, whereabouts are you calling from?
Pennsylvania.
Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Yeah, and you're a Gemini. Do you know your actual astrology? Do you know your rising?
No,
and moon?
I just know I tend to have more Cancer characteristics, family-oriented kind of things.
Yeah, so that's a really good point. So the thing is that we have 12 states of awareness. One of them is who we are, how we think, like how our mind works, how our emotions work, how we process relationships, how we take action, and what makes us angry, how we structure our time, how we are in community, how we are in what our intuition is, how we stop and start things, what drives us, what we're afraid of, what our ego is, and where we're destined to go in our career and stuff like that. So we're 12 of those things all made up into one, but what we do is we identify as a Gemini, which doesn't give it all. But you're concerned about what happens in the world all the time. And you feel that, and you're always thinking about it. You're studying
all the time.
All the time, and you have a sixth sense about what's next and where to go and where to guide and take care of and lead people. And And you're doing it in care and probably health as well. You're the one coming up
Yeah,
with the
all
next
kinds of new
suggestions.
stuff. Yeah.
So what's your, are you married?
April
Your
3rd,
husband
he's
is what?
Garrys.
Oh, yeah, you guys get on pretty good. I mean, except for he's a little slow, he wants all the rules, and you just want to go, bing, 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 bing. But he holds you down, grounds you.
I would
Anchors
say,
you or
yes, I
grounds
need
you.
that grounding force. Yeah.
Yeah. So have you started any of the fascia maneuvers?
I've been doing it with my family, so we've been doing like day one every day just to sort of get really good at that, and we're moving up in the ladder.
So have you started with your friends yet?
What does that mean?
Okay, so here's what I'm going to recommend. Since you are a caregiver and you're a Gemini, Geminis learn to communicate. You know how to get a message across, you know how to study, you know how to research, you know how to bring people together. So what's happening right now is, especially in your area of the country, there's a lot of chronic illness. Okay, so if you host a class and just put on fascial maneuvers, you don't have to be an expert, put on the video, bring people over, bring like 5 or 10 people, do it on a set time every week. What you're going to find is very, very quickly you'll have 10, 20, 30, 50, 100. Because what happens is when you do the fascial maneuvers in a group of people, since you're a Cancer, the results are amplified. And if you do it live with a group of people, like I can do my whole practice, and I do a class live, I get more out of my live class than I do out of a practice.
Definitely.
So what kind of work did you do out of curiosity?
I'm a holistic practitioner.
Oh, what kind of practitioner?
Natural health, holistic, a lot of everything. Muscle testing, mud packing. I do something called mud packing.
Yeah, I know what mud packing is. That's cool. So, so have you had any headaches up here?
Not really.
Or any indigestion or.
I have a lot of digestive issues, weight around the bottom, the lower half.
Okay, so have you ever done the organ reset?
But I will today.
Okay, so I'm going to do it. So let's do one with you right now, because there's two of them for you specifically. It's a little bit of resentment because probably you try to talk to people, they're not listening to you sometimes. Okay, so take your right hand, put it on your xiphoid, and then go to the right, and right where the ribs curve down, that's your gallbladder and your liver. Push in there. Turn the skin a little bit. Put your left hand on your neck.
Way you turn.
No, doesn't matter. And you don't have to turn, it just gives it extra friction. Okay, we're going to breathe 3 times through the mouth. Breathe in. 2. 3. Say, I'm ready to release this resentment from my body. Breathe in through your nose. 2. 3. Okay, good. Feel that?
Yeah, it feels lighter there. Yeah.
It feels lighter. What else do you notice?
I was having a lot of tightness in the middle back. It's sort of gone. Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. We're going to get to the good one for you in a minute.
More blood flow.
Okay, cool. So let's get some real blood flow with you, okay? So the next one is your belly buttons here. Go to the left 2 inches and down 2 inches. This is where your valve effusion, your small intestines and pancreas is. Pull the skin upwards, so stretching it. Take the left hand, put it on your neck. Okay, now breathe in with me through the mouth. 2, 3. Through the nose 3 times. 2, 3. Okay, awesome. Okay, now walk around a little bit, feel how that feels. Tell me what you notice.
Yeah.
Super cool.
Again, that whole area feels lighter. Much.
Yeah, how's your head feel
It's
right now? Your
calm, but I
brain's
feel
calm,
a lot
isn't it?
more blood flow.
Blood flow, yeah.
No.
Okay, were you C-section? Did you get hit in the head? Concussion? Back of the head, front of the head, side of the head?
Remember?
Okay, somewhere along the line you got a hit in the head. So, okay, so what we're gonna do is gonna take your hands. Here's your hairline. You're gonna go back about 2 inches. You're gonna grab both hands like prongs, and you're gonna pull your scalp downward. Okay, tighten up your spine. Look upwards as high as you can. Pulling downwards, pulling your elbows to the ground, and breathe in. Keep pulling, keep pulling. Breathe into your nose. While you're looking up, turn to the right and breathe in. And then look to the left and breathe in. Just keep looking up. Slowly bring your chin to your chest. Keep pulling down and breathe in. Like you're pulling the skin right off. Look up to the right with your chin towards your chest. So look up to the right like anti-gravity. Breathe in. Look up to the left. Okay, awesome.
Ah.
Woo! Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that.
Okay, now walk around and feel that one. So you're a Gemini, so what we want to do is put blood back in your head because that's where all the blood's trying to go to your brain. If it gets blocked, you're going to feel congested and tight in your life.
Wow. Yeah, I feel a big release up through the neck and the head.
Yeah, what's your emotional state now? How do you feel? Actually, here, take the biggest problem that you had before you got on this call today. Just go back and think about it emotionally.
Okay. It's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? Okay, so one last thing for you. So I'm going to take the thumb, put it inside the ear. Do you have nails? Okay, thumb inside the ear, turn backwards. Other one, this is the right ear, sorry, right ear backwards. Right ear backwards and left ear forwards. And you're just going to breathe. We're going to go up and down and move around. Okay, breathe up. And move.
That's an odd one.
Yeah, but look around you. Look at and feel your brain. Those Gemini thoughts are like that narrative is shut right down now.
Yeah.
This is your Gemini space. This is where you're strong. And by the way, you got some good stuff coming. Coming up to your birthday, right after your birthday. I know it's a bit away here, but right now, between now and your birthday, you're going to be clearing a lot of old patterns, a lot of old beliefs. People are going to come into your life with old situations and challenge you and test you. But the day after your birthday, it's going to be infinity and beyond.
Ready for that. I would. Yeah.
It's really, really, really nice meeting you. I recommend that you do the upper reset as your daily. Just do that 1 to 2 times a day. You'll be shocked. Invite some people over, host a class. Your area really needs
great
some
idea. I will
leaders.
definitely do that. Thanks for your help. Yeah,
and
nice
then
meeting you
it's
too.
a nice
Take
meeting
care.
you. Take care. Okay, I think you have to close out of it. I don't know the other way. If somebody knows, they can tell me. Okay, that's kind of interesting. Thank you. I love talking to Geminis. Geminis are always so smart. Remedies for rheumatoid arthritis. Yes, and this is for Carmen Nikki. Rheumatoid arthritis. Yes, the 28-day reset. Here, I'll show you something right here. What we do is we get people to, and we've got a good one coming up, a lady who has thyroid nodules. She just went and got them all done. They're no longer there. Rheumatoid arthritis. It's cured. Yes, you can go watch it on our YouTube. Just say cured from autoimmune disease, and you can watch it on our YouTube. Yes, if you have rheumatoid arthritis, do our 28-day reset. Do it. You plan on doing it for 2 months to 3 months. Follow the path through. You're going to find you'll be a completely different person. Rheumatoid arthritis, very, very common for Virgos and cancers. Anybody can get it for sure. Can I go live for tendonitis wrist? Tendonitis and wrist, I'm going to tell you right now, don't need to go live. Do the upper reset. Get diatomaceous earth and Irish sea moss. If you got tendonitis, it's because there's dehydration. Those tendons are not moving properly. They get worn out. Tendonitis will go away right away, but just do the upper reset and do the wrist release and the finger release. Works really good. What do you think about these fascia blasters? Okay, so the old way of working with fascia was very direct pressure, scraping, moving, Grafton style. Okay, that worked to a degree, but the amount of damage that we create to get the effect was greater. So today, instead of trying to get the fascia to move from the outside, fascia maneuvers, we restrict it on the outside, and we let the fascia move on the inside through breath and counter rotation and restriction. I do not believe that, first of all, the fascia we now know has an interstitium, which is a brain. And it has 100 trillion nerve endings compared to your brain has 100 billion nerve endings. So if you wouldn't do it to your brain, don't do it to your skin. So you just think about that, okay? And I don't use any of the compression, the vibration machines. We've used them all. And when you're in a musculoskeletal state and you're really beat up, that stuff works really good. But if you take a look at it, what you're trying to get with a machine, you can do with your own body in your hands. You can do it in a single movement 100 or 1,000 times better than you can do with any machine. Use food as a medicine. You don't have to use medicine. Yes, exactly. And you guys, you know, we are so beat up that as a society that I'm a big proponent of plant medicine. And properly used, of course. And I don't, and furthermore, I don't agree with all of the current uses of it either. I took psilocybin every day for a year. People go, what? But you lose the effects. No, you don't lose the effects. You habituate a pattern. And I thought, well, I see so much, understand so much about the world when I'm in that state. What if it was my normal state? Well, after a year doing it, that is my normal state. It's like I'm on mushrooms every day. Yeah, chemicals are the problem. You absolutely said it. Get the toxins out of the food. Yep. I'm a vegan, also a vegan junk in translation, but moved to whole food, plant-based. Cool. Call myself vegan. Yeah, I get it. Listen, I'm not talking about the calling myself. It's easier to say to people, do you have a vegan restaurant? Do you have vegan? They don't get plant-based, yes, but vegan is very much about the activism movement. Plant-based is about a choice or a style. It's a label. I don't like labels. I eat plant-based. I like to identify as anything. And, you know, why I don't identify? Because if my body needed meat, I would eat it. It's just not asking for it. I don't need it. And I believe you get past it. So it's all in time. Everybody has a time. 29th of November, 81. You're a lot of fun to be with. 29th of November, 81. That would be, let's see, 22nd, that would be 7. Spiritual Sag. Oh, you're always having an adventure, but going out and helping people, I bet you. Someone asked about the wrist. I usually twist my wrist all the way to the right. Yeah. You guys, did we have the wrist release? Do the wrist release, the elbow release, all that stuff will work. The upper reset. But if you have a hand and wrist problem, it's affecting neck, head, and jaw and stuff as well. Yes, we are using astrology from Sirius Joy. You guys, if you go to the link in the bio, you can sign up for Sirius Joy. It's not $3.99 for your first month. It gives you 7 messages a day. If you're in the United States, on text. If not, it's in emails and notifications. 7 messages a day, and it tells you what's going on throughout the day. That's how I got. Oh, December 25th, Capricorn. Oh, I know you. You're the helper of the world. You can master and fix everything. That's Jay's mom's December 25th. Yes. Yeah, you get stuff done. You're the master at figuring out things. You can figure any problem out. Someone asked about wrist tendons. Oh, well, we're getting that a lot. When I do bladder maneuver with the organ reset, I feel like physically can't. I had a C-section scar over a year ago. Yes. So basically the psoas release, do that over the bladder, and then you can stretch it out. There's if you want, DM us, and there's a C-section scar release removal, and there's a C-section description of what it does to the baby, and there's also maneuvers. Say I have C-section, looking for scar and what to do with my children, DM us and we'll send you some stuff. And so if you got hit in the head, do our upper reset. Do that 1 to 2 times per day. Virgo, September 10th. Virgos tend to have small intestines, head issues, brain. Small intestines will come up as skin issues, a lot of vitiligo, other things. Usually vitiligo is one of the most common ones for them. But Virgo, September 10th, you're always trying to help people. Thank you for helping people. It's time to help yourself now. Does it matter which direction you torque? Not technically. The torque is just, you can actually just touch the areas without even torquing. It still works. The torque just provides more movement. Virgo 9-5, wow. Lots of Virgos. So you're a Virgo 9-5. You're in your head all the time. It's got to be tiring to be a Virgo's 9-5. But again, you help the world. Thank you so much for learning everything. And when you learn it, teach it. Virgos, I love them. They're like, if they're Virgos, like, I'm your guy. And if they're not, they go, I got a guy. My birthday was yesterday, Pisces. Hey, congratulations, Pisces. What are we? Is today 2nd or 3rd, Isabella? 3rd. Oh, I have some Pisces birthdays coming up here right away. A very, very important one coming up tomorrow. Where's that Pisces on there? Is Cynthia on there? Cynthia, Human Garage, if you see her in the chat. It's her birthday tomorrow. Say happy birthday. Follow her, Cynthia, Human Garage. Yeah, you're going to see a lot more coming from her now. Okay, female recently left breast cancer, lump extracted. Oh, where did it go away? Lump extracted, feeling good, calm and trusting. Yes, I would do that for Maricela. I would actually do the 28-day reset. You just look at, you're already in a good state of mind. Just do the 28-day reset. Put yourself in a better state of mind, honestly. Great class, gracias. Thank you. My Taurus Sun, Aries Moon, Libra Rising. Taurus Sun, Aries Moon, Libra Rising. Wow, your body goes, anything that's out of balance in your life is going to land in your body, and your body has rules for how it lands too. Whoa. Tight fascia in the hips for insecurity and back neck pain. Feel heavy. Okay, back neck pain, insecurity, feel heavy. Best suggestion I have for you is to do the upper reset, get diatomaceous earth, Irish sea moss. You're going to have some blockages in there. It's causing the heaviness. Irish moss and what, please? Diatomaceous earth. But you can get the foundation bundle supplements. If you get the foundation bundle supplements, couple things. I still encourage you to get the bag of diatomaceous earth. I encourage you to bath in it, use it as a paste, use it in your mouth to brush your teeth once in a while. It works really good. I encourage you to get Irish sea moss and take it orally and raw. But you have to make that stuff and use it. And if you travel like me, carrying white bags of powder across the border, it doesn't really go that well. So, but we have them in the supplement format, in the pills. But what we've done is we've got patented agreements. So in our Irish sea moss, we have a patented formula called Glyvia, which is a sugar regulator, and it helps your pancreas. So it regulates your blood sugar within 20 minutes. And so you get lots of energy, and it balances your hormones. And then we have the foundation, fascial foundation, which has a patented form of ashwagandha in it that actually will help balance your hormones, calm your nervous system, and rebuild your fascial tissue at the same time. Those are on the foundation bundle of supplements. You can get them on our website. When you purchase those help us create more videos. Thank you so much for all you people that heard you. Any insight on Lyme disease? Don't believe in Lyme disease. Sorry, I've been through it. Diagnoses are inconclusive. Some doctors can diagnose some diagnose it, go back and re-examine it doesn't not there. It's just inconsistent. But what I do notice is that every person who has it has dehydration of fascia, has central nervous system disorder, usually has Epstein-Barr and Bartonella up around 1200. So what my answer is, if you have Lyme disease, is do the 28-day reset, follow the protocols, take the supplements, and talk to me in 1 to 3 months. Let's see how your Lyme disease is doing. Do that and see what happens, guys. You got nothing to lose if you're already there. What do you got to lose? You got 28 days of caring for yourself and learning how fascia works. June 26th. Okay, June 26th. You smart, Alec, you. You are a smarty. You're probably like an engineer who became a doctor and born in 58. Super smart, probably had a couple careers. June 26th. You're probably super spiritual, but you got this very practical side. A lot of fun to be around. You know how to party and you know how to get serious at the same time. And that's Lydia. Sorry if I pronounce names bad, guys. I know everything I did on somebody in their body. I know like literally every little thing, even 10 years, 20 years later, and I'll forget their name in 2 minutes. And it's because for me, it's all visceral. It's my hands, it's what I feel, it's what I touch. I always thought I wasn't an artist until I found the human body was a canvas, and now I'm an artist. That's why we call it lifestyle artistry, because it's what happens afterwards. April 29th, you're an interesting Taurus. A lot of detail, a lot of perfectionists in your chart. December 8th, you're a lot of fun to be around. December 8th. Wow. Leo Tiger. Yes. My sister has a pinched nerve. She does not have been able to sleep for 3 days. Have her do the upper reset. This is for Juju, the healer. Have her do the upper reset. Have her do it right now. Probably it'll go away the first 1 or 2 times. Do it twice. December 21st. December 21st. Are you a Sagittarius or a Capricorn? You could be either, depending on the year you're born. I'm not sure. Aries, April 5th. Yeah, Aries, April 5th. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're a lot of fun to be around. When's your birthday again? Second here, December 8th. Everybody here. Virgo 9/12. Yeah, Virgo 9/12. You're into adventure and fixing stuff. That's for sure. Wow, everybody's putting in their signs. March 20th. March 20th. You are 27 to 29 degree, or 28 degree. Pisces. That means that you're all about the spiritual world. You're all about fixing the planet, fixing the world. You probably run away when you get too much energy, isolate. That's one thing you don't want to back away from. But take care of yourself, because you're always taking care of others. That's for sure. Happy birthday, Cynthia. Yes, yes, if you're still there. I know, Gary, I get these shocks in my legs. And no doctor can diagnose this. India, do those shocks come when you're laying down, when you're standing up? Usually it's to do with dehydration. So get your body hydrated, do the lower reset. Diatomaceous earth, Irish sea moss. I think you said you're in India. If you DM us, we can give you a bunch of supplements on Amazon in India that you can get over there the best you can. And do that 1 to 3 times per day. You should go away. Wow. As soon as I started talking astrology, everybody's like, here's my astrology. Oh my gosh. Lots of mastery in this call today. Yes, everybody. Whoa. 122171. Are you you 1221s? Are you a Sagittarius? So you can either be a Grandmaster Sagittarius, a 0 degree or 29, or you could be a 0 degree Capricorn, or a 29 degree Sagittarius. Let me know. If you're a 29 degree Sagittarius, please DM me. I want to talk to you. Seriously, I do, if you are. And by the way, if you guys know anybody who has a good clothing line that meets organic, doesn't come out of sweatshops, it has, it's treating for chemicals, all that stuff. If you have a clothing line, you're established, If you're brand new, don't even bother, guys. I'm looking for somebody who has established clothing line, especially around athletic or casual wear. DM us. We have a partner section. We're looking for that. We're looking for some better clothes. We took a long time to get t-shirts because we wanted, and it was scale. Like, you may have the best clothing line, but if you can't do 1,000 or 10,000 pieces, then it doesn't make sense for us because we have to do it for everybody. Okay, October 12th. I get shots in my leg. Okay, got that one. March 17th. March 17th. Wow, you are 5. You're 24. You're a super spiritual Pisces. You're always downloading. You're probably getting crap from everybody else, and that's why you feel it in your body. Whoa, everybody. I should have done an astrology class. If I did an astrology class, I said, I don't have pains anymore. I got astrology. Holy crap. You guys are awesome. Can you be grounded on concrete, or is it a myth? Yeah, you can ground yourself on anything. There's biological grounding and energetic grounding. If you're biologically grounding, you need to be on earth, you need to be on soil, you need to be on wood or something natural. If you want to energetically ground, you can do it anywhere you want. Guys, we are energy first. That aura has a really thick and dense part of it. You can't see it, dogs can. You can't see it. It has a dense part, which is the human being you think it is. So, I mean, 6 feet above me, around me, below me is my aura, so I can ground to anything if I do it energetically. And let's do it. So close your eyes. What I want you to do is I want you to imagine when your eyes are closed going 6 feet down in the ground. I want you to imagine a white circle, and that white circle, you're standing on it, and it's a white beam coming up to your feet. Okay. Now what I want you to do is to feel your feet and the ground and feel the separation or the contact spot there, and make that contact spot bigger. Push air in there, like you're pushing air in there. Okay, now what I want you to do is feel that white light go all the way up to the top of your head, right to your crown. And I want you to go 6 feet above your head to a dark spot. Imagine a dark spot. There it is. Now I want you to imagine light coming into that dark spot, through your body, down through your feet, down into the ground. Imagine it streaming down through you into the ground. Okay. How do you feel now? Pretty grounded? Bet you do. Trying to get pregnant after ruptured. Okay. If you're trying to get pregnant, okay, I get where you're going. I would do the lower reset every day and the upper reset rotating between, but I would do the 28-day reset as your primary tool and use those ones in between that. That's what's going to get you there. If you're trying to get pregnant, you have to have the physical readiness, you have to have the stress and the emotional readiness, or the baby can't come. How do I loosen up? Painfully blocked spot beneath and around the belly button. Okay, so for that, you do our psoas release. You'll find it on our YouTube, and then just do the same one on the bladder. Same thing as the psoas release, do it on the bladder. You can get it off our YouTube. Gemini, June 9th. Kidney, autoimmune disease, swollen abdomen, holds water. Gemini, June 9th, go do our lower reset. Do it twice a day. Do it right now. Get diatomaceous earth, Irish sea moss. Get it right away. Do our 28-day reset. You're at the point now where your body's saying you got to do this. So don't mess around anymore, okay? There's just a point where it's like, how long do we want to continue the same way? When the pain of staying the same is greater than the pain of change, people tend to change. But you don't have to wait till the pain gets that bad. You're already at that pain point, so do it. July 13th, breakdown, breakthrough, cancer. You're all about caregiving and taking care of it, people. You love and you believe things, and you've loved and believed in people too much, and that's why you get hurt so much. But don't take it out on people, and don't take it out on yourself. I'm hearing that sometimes we think we hydrate. Yeah, you guys, the biggest health issue in the world is solved by a couple simple things. Right now, everybody, it doesn't matter where you are. I'm talking the best health professionals in the world. When I personally work with them, they're dehydrated. I mean, people who know this stuff, who test. You can take all the minerals you want, but if you're missing silica, it's not going to work. Silica is an element that has to be present. We're 70% water, 25% silica, 5% bacteria and viruses. So that silica has to be present, for you to absorb the other minerals. And if it's not, you're not going to absorb the minerals properly. And this is where people are at. Silica is being depleted by those those lines you see in the sky all the time. Okay, you guys don't believe me? Watch this. Should I do it? Yeah, okay, I'll do it. I'm gonna do it here. I'm gonna pull up something for you so you can see. So let's pull up one here. Okay, let's do this one. See that? That's called Pray and Spray. That's the chemtrail badges. Let's choose a different asset. I'll do one more. That's up there. Yeah, I've got all this stuff. Here's a U.S. patent number for it. Yeah, all exists. I love when people say, that's a conspiracy theory. Yeah, that's right. You've been listening to mainstream news way too long. That's why you're so sick in the mind and the body. Yeah, I'm looking forward to being in New York. Cysts in every organ. Why? Kidney, thyroid, gallbladder. Guys, if you got that stage, you got cysts, you got organ issues, diatomaceous earth, Irish sea moss. Okay, I'm hitting my peak. I'm like at my peak of time that I can function. I'm starting to feel tired. Which silica brand is best? Diatomaceous earth. You can go to our website to the link in the bio and get our foundation bundle supplements. Thank you all for joining me today. Today was great with our contestants, our volunteers. Super powerful today. Looking forward to seeing you guys again on Monday. Happy Friday. Let's go through the week, guys. Make sure that if you haven't done it yet, there's a 28-day reset coming up on March 15th and March 15th. It's a guided one. You can do it anytime, but there's a guided one with Gravity Gravity Collective. That guided reset's going to be super, super powerful. We're going to be talking about that in future lives. Tinnitus, DM us. We'll give you some stuff for it. Acute stroke, DM us. We'll give you some stuff for it. And looking forward to seeing you guys all next week. Have a great weekend. Have some fun. And remember, if you're going to cheat or do something, do it all the way. Don't get angry. Don't get frustrated about it. Just do it.